A woman once said something in anger that almost ended her marriage. The argument started over something small. Daniel had forgotten to fix the leaking kitchen sink again. Water dripped steadily into the metal bowl Sarah had placed underneath it days earlier. By the time Daniel walked into the kitchen that evening, Sarah's patience had already run thin. "You said you would fix this," she said, frustration sharp in her voice. Daniel looked tired. Work had been difficult that week. Instead of responding calmly, he snapped back, "I said I would. I just haven't had the time." The tension grew quickly. Words came faster than wisdom. "Well, if you can't handle simple things, how will you handle bigger responsibilities?" Sarah said. The moment the words left her mouth, the room went quiet. Daniel didn't shout. He didn't argue back. He simply stopped speaking. That silence lasted longer than the dripping water. That moment looked small, but it left a deep crack in their marriage, because disrespect rarely explodes like thunder. It usually starts as small words that slowly erode love, and many wives don't realize this truth early enough. Respect is not weakness. Respect is power. In the weeks that followed, something changed in Daniel. He still came home every day. He still helped with the kids. He still paid the bills. But his warmth was gone. The laughter disappeared. Dinner conversations became short and mechanical. Sarah noticed it, but she didn't understand it. One evening she asked, "Why are you acting like this?" Daniel paused. Then he said quietly, "I feel like nothing I do is good enough for you." That sentence hit Sarah harder than any argument, because she suddenly saw something she had ignored for years. Her words were slowly pushing her husband away. Research on marriage shows that respect strongly predicts relationship satisfaction, sometimes even more than expressions of love. Love matters, but respect keeps love alive. A few days later, Sarah visited her grandmother. Her grandmother had been married for 52 years. Sarah asked her a simple question. "Grandma, what kept your marriage strong for so long?" Her grandmother smiled. Then she said something Sarah would never forget. "My dear, love makes a marriage start, but respect makes it last." Sarah frowned. "But doesn't respect make a woman look weak?" Her grandmother laughed. "Weak?" She leaned forward. "A wise wife knows something many people miss. Respect is not surrender. Respect is influence. Respect doesn't mean silence. Respect doesn't mean accepting bad behavior. Respect doesn't mean losing your voice. Respect means something deeper. It means speaking with dignity even during disagreement, honoring your partner's effort, correcting privately, not humiliating publicly, showing appreciation for what is done well. Every marriage has conflict. Even happy couples argue. But couples who keep respect during conflict protect their relationship from deeper damage. Disrespect, on the other hand, slowly poisons trust. That night, Sarah went home and sat beside Daniel. For a moment, she said nothing. Then she spoke. "I'm sorry." Daniel looked surprised. "I've been speaking to you with frustration instead of respect." He stayed quiet. Then Sarah added something else. "I see now that my words were hurting you." It was not dramatic, no music, no movie moment, but it was honest, and honesty has power. Over time, small changes began to appear. Sarah started appreciating Daniel's efforts. Daniel started opening up again. They laughed more, they listened more, their home felt lighter. Because respect creates emotional safety, and emotional safety builds connection. Experts consistently describe respect as a cornerstone of healthy marriages and long-term relationship stability. Many people think power in marriage comes from control. It doesn't. Power comes from influence, and influence grows in an atmosphere of respect. When a wife respects her husband, he feels valued. He becomes more open. He becomes more protective of the relationship. Respect doesn't shrink a woman. It strengthens her voice. It increases her influence. It shapes the atmosphere of the home. Here are a few simple lessons from this story. 1. Words shape the climate of a marriage. Small comments repeated over time either build connection or destroy it. Choose your words carefully. 2. Respect and love work together. Love shows affection. Respect protects dignity. A marriage needs both. 3. Correction works best with dignity. Criticism in public creates resentment. Calm conversation in private builds growth. 4. Respect invites respect. When one spouse changes their tone, the relationship often changes with it. Influence begins with example. 5. Power in marriage is quiet. It's not loud. It's not controlling. It's the quiet ability to shape the emotional tone of the home. If you're married, take a moment today and ask yourself one honest question. How do your words make your partner feel? Do they feel respected, appreciated, valued? Tonight, try one simple step. Speak one sentence of appreciation to your spouse. One sentence.